Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to General Hospital teasers, Drew Cain has a plan to dose someone with ketamine during the upcoming nurses' ball. Tracy Quartermaine is believed to be his target, but someone else may have been given the ketamine by mistake. And that person could be Lulu Spencer. Lulu Spencer accidentally drank Tracy Quartermaine's drink. Lulu and Tracy may be speaking at the ball when Drew steps in and spikes a drink intended for Tracy. However, Tracy and Lulu's drinks are switched, and Lulu swallows the ketamine-infused drink. Drew is too late to stop it. It is beyond his control. Lulu has finished the drink and begins to act weird. Lulu Spencer is investigating the adoption of Brooke Lynn Quartermaine's baby. She suspects GIO Palmieri is the boy she gave up for adoption and is seeking evidence. So far, all she knows for certain is that Lois Cerullo lied about the adoption agency she used, which closed down in 1987. She may continue to gather proof, but she may not have it by the time the nurses' ball begins. Lulu Spencer reveals that GIO Palmieri is Brooke Lynn Quartermaine and Dante Falconeri's son. Under the influence of ketamine, Lulu might tell Lois Cerullo the truth about GIO in front of everyone at the nurses' ball, calling her a liar. She would accuse Brooke Lynn of knowing the truth but keeping quiet. Everyone, even Brooke Lynn and Dante Falconeri, would be taken aback by Lulu's assertions. The look on Lois' face said it all, and Brooke Lynn forced her mother to tell the truth. Lulu, shocked and drugged, managed to reply to Brooke Lynn. "You didn't know?" The fallout of Lulu Spencer reveals the truth, blowing up the nurses' ball. Brooke Lynn has revealed the truth to Lois, shocking the entire Quartermaine family, including Ned and Olivia, as well as Harrison Chase, Sonny Corinthos, and others. GIO confronts his Aunt Lois and is devastated by the awful truth about his parents. Confrontations erupt at the ball, and Lulu's truth bomb is sure to have unexpected consequences for everyone. The General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, May 21, 2025 are here. In the next episode, the nurses' ball performances will take center stage. Jocelyn Jacks confronted Willow Tate Corinthos. Lulu Spencer observes Lois Cerullo's every action. Plus, Anna Devane devises a strategy. Continue reading to learn more about what will happen in the next episode of ABC's soap opera. Fans should anticipate Lucy Coe to keep conducting damage control. Unfortunately, Harrison Chase will not be performing at the nurses' ball since he has been ordered to make an arrest. In the meantime, Lucy sprung into action. Lucy then enters the stage, announcing that this would be a night attendees will never forget. Over with Christina Corinthos Davis, she discovers that her secret isn't so hidden after all. Christina's eyes widen with dread and amazement as Alexis Davis dumps a bombshell on her daughter. Alexis says, "They know what you did and can prove it." Of course, Christina will be appalled at how her own actions have harmed those around her. Is it time for Christina to confess yet? General Hospital spoilers for the upcoming episode suggest that Lulu informs Cody Bell that she is correct about Giovanni GIO Palmieri. Lulu informs Cody that she only needs proof to validate her concerns. Meanwhile, Lulu observes Lois' every action. Read this. General Hospital spoilers. Michael Corinthos is the mystery man who crashes the nurses' ball? He approaches Portia Robinson after getting over Curtis Ashford. As the doctor stands there, terrified and paralyzed, Curtis screams that this might destroy everything. Meanwhile, Jocelyn confronts Willow. The blonde informs the nurse that she will never take Michael Corinthos' children away. However, followers witness someone discreetly watching the events unfold on a tablet while on a flight. Could this be Michael himself? Is that the great surprise that comes at the nurses' ball at the end of the week? It certainly appears to be the case, especially given Drew Cain's expression in the weekly preview footage. In addition, Anna executes her plan. However, given everything else going on, will Anna's plan succeed or fail? The residents of Port Charles are in for another dramatic day as secrets are revealed, relationships shift, and tensions rise. Wednesday's episode of General Hospital promises high-stakes drama, with Jocelyn Jacks giving a scary threat, Lulu Spencer making a surprising discovery, Sonny Corinthos using intimidation, and Portia Robinson being pushed to the brink. As relationships are tested and hidden intentions emerge, the stakes in this imaginary community have never been higher. Jocelyn's chilling warning. Jocelyn Jacks has never backed down from a fight, and this week, she takes a risky stand that could have major consequences. Joss is on high alert following recent occurrences concerning Dex Heller and escalating tensions with Sonny Corinthos. She is intensely protective of those she cares about, and when she detects danger, she takes action without hesitation. Spoilers say that Jocelyn confronts someone in a way that sends a clear message: cross her or the people she cares about, and you will face consequences. Her admonition is cold and deliberate, leaving the recipient unsettled. Given her recent involvement in Dex's clandestine job and her developing disdain for Sonny's empire, this showdown might be game-changing. Is she aiming directly at Sonny? Or is she focusing on another enemy? Fans will have to tune in to see how far Joss would go to defend her family. Lulu's shocking discovery. Lulu Spencer has experienced more than her fair share of trauma, yet her resilience has always been one of her distinguishing characteristics. Now, as she navigates life following her coma, she is dragged back into the mysteries of Port Charles. This week she discovers something, or someone, that could change everything. Whether it's a long-buried family secret, a clue about her own background, or an unforeseen betrayal, Lulu's revelation is sure to rock her world. Given the Spencer family's history of complicated relationships and secret intentions, whatever she discovers could have significant consequences. Is she finally discovering the truth about someone close to her? Or is she about to reveal a conspiracy that could devastate several lives? Sonny's dangerous threat. Sonny Corinthos may be a prominent figure in Port Charles, but his authority is always being challenged. This week, he makes it obvious that he should not be underestimated. When someone crosses him, whether it's an opponent, a rival, or a former ally, Sonny doesn't hesitate to warn them of the consequences. Spoilers reveal that Sonny delivers a harsh threat that causes the victim to reconsider their next move. Tensions have reached an all-time high following his recent battles with Dex, Jocelyn, and even Michael Corinthos. Is this the moment when Sonny truly embraces his dark side? Or will this confrontation force him to reassess his methods? With his empire under constant investigation, Sonny's next move could determine whether he maintains his dominance or eventually falls. Portia's panic. Portia Robinson has always been a rock of strength, juggling her medical career with her responsibilities as a mother and wife. Even the strongest individuals have their limits, and this week, Portia is pushed to the brink. Something or someone causes a rush of panic, leaving her struggling for control. Could this be connected to her daughter Trina's safety? Or is it related to her husband Curtis' continuous struggles? Portia's dread is apparent given how uncertain her life has become. The dilemma is whether she will seek assistance from others or attempt to handle things on her own, risking even more serious results. Wednesday's episode of General Hospital is building up to be a must-see, featuring emotional confrontations, surprising revelations, and high-stakes power moves. Jocelyn's warning, Lulu's discovery, Sonny's threat, and Portia's worry are only the beginning. Each character is facing a watershed moment that will shape their destiny. As friendships break down and new rivalries arise, Port Charles inhabitants are reminded that trust is a luxury in this town, and danger is constantly lurking. Fans will not want to miss a single moment of the drama happening on May 21st. Jocelyn Jacks has grown from a rebellious teen to a strong young woman who will not be intimidated. Her warning in this episode is more than simply a threat. It's a deliberate action that has the potential to change the power equations in Port Charles. Given her experience with Sonny Corinthos and her developing involvement in Dex's deadly world, Joss is no longer a passive observer. She is a player in the game, and her remarks have weight. Who is the recipient of her terrible ultimatum? There are a few options. Sonny Corinthos. If she confronts him directly about Dex's safety, it might spark an even more heated feud. Sonny does not take threats well, especially from someone he once considered family. Cyrus Renaud. If she discovers a fresh plot by the town's most unpredictable villain, her warning could put her in severe peril. A surprise enemy. Could Ava Jerome or perhaps Esme Prince be in her sights? Jocelyn's rebellion is about more than simply defending Dex. It's about recovering her own agency in a world where powerful characters like Sonny have always set the rules. However, in Port Charles, standing up to the wrong person can have fatal consequences. Lulu Spencer's homecoming to Port Charles was anything but smooth. After years in a coma, She is still piecing together the pieces of her previous life while navigating fresh betrayals. Her espionage in this episode implies that she's onto something big, but what? A shocking affair. Could she come upon evidence of an unlawful relationship such as Nina and Drew? A hidden enemy. Could she discover that someone she trusts, such as Maxie or her own mother, Laura, is harboring a hazardous secret? A hint about her past. Given the recent rise of memory-related stories, will Lulu uncover evidence linking her coma to a premeditated attack? Whatever she uncovers will undoubtedly send shockwaves through the Spencer household. Will exposing the truth unite or divide them? Sonny Corinthos has spent years attempting to strike a balance between his criminal enterprise and his desire to have children. But when pushed, he reverts to the merciless mob boss who will not hesitate to eliminate threats. His threat in this episode serves as a harsh reminder that beyond the lovely exterior, there is a guy capable of tremendous revenge. Dex Heller. If Sonny has finally discovered Dex's true loyalty, this might signal the start of a lethal showdown. Michael Corinthos. Their father-son bond is already strained. May Sonny view Michael as an enemy now? Jason Morgan. With reports of Steve Burton's potential return, could Sonny's warning be aimed at his old enforcer? Sonny's choices in this episode may determine whether he remains the untouchable monarch of Port Charles, or if his empire eventually crumbles. What is causing Portia's panic? Portia Robinson has always been a voice of reason, but even she has limitations. Her panic in this episode hints that something, or someone, has pushed her to the brink. Trina's safety. If Trina is in danger, Portia's maternal instincts will swing into high gear. Curtis's investigation. If she discovers that Curtis is researching into something harmful, she may be concerned for his life. A medical crisis. As a doctor, Portia is used to dealing with emergencies, but what if this one is too near to home? Her reaction could result in a significant revelation or a rash decision that alters everything. Secondary storylines. Adding fuel to the fire. While the primary plots dominate, several more characters are experiencing important moments. Curtis Ashford's unrelenting pursuit of the truth has already cost him his freedom, but he refuses to back down. If he discovers a deadly secret, perhaps about Selena Wu's gambling ring or Cyrus Narcotics empire, he may become the next target. Will Marshall intervene to protect his son, or will Curtis' intransigence lead to disaster? Nina Reeves has been skating on thin ice ever since her SEC secret was revealed. Nina's life is collapsing as a result of Drew's reappearance and Carly's never-ending rage. Will anyone still believe her if she is discovered in another lie, such as regarding Willow's paternity or her manipulations? Dex Heller's devotion is continually questioned. If Sonny finds his treason, Dex's life is in danger. But if Jocelyn intervenes, will she be collateral damage? Carly Corinthos always has a plan, but this time, someone may outmaneuver her. Whether it's Nina, Drew, or even Jason, Carly's grip on her life may be loosening. Final predictions. What's next for Port Charles? A major betrayal. A person viewers trust will be exposed as a traitor. A violent confrontation. With Sonny and Dex on a collision path, bloodshed is inevitable. A shocking return. Could Jason, Spencer, or perhaps Luke make an unexpected appearance?